March 29th, 1981. If the consciousness in all the different forms is identical, then why do thoughts and actions differ from one human being to another? The thoughts and actions belong to the body-mind, and the body-mind is the essence of the 5 elements. The nature of the form depends on the various degrees of the 5 elements and the 3 gunas. The thoughts and deeds depend on the conditioning received right from the time the consciousness is there. Without the consciousness, there would be only dead forms. Consciousness and the body are kept in working condition by the food and medicine that we imbibe. In each form, the thoughts, words, and deeds depend not only on the conditioning the form has received after it has been created, but they depend on even earlier conditioning at the time of conception. The consciousness was latent in that birth chemical. How amusing it is that one identifies with the body. How long have you been following spirituality? For 40 years, I was following the Who Am I of Ramana Maharshi, and I have read the books of Maharaj's teachings. So far, so good. What do you understand about your own self? What are you? Consciousness. The ultimate is prior to any experience. I amness is the beginning of experience. On the ultimate, there appeared this knowingness, and the question arose, who or what am I? That feeling of being is not colored by form. It is just a feeling of being, of I amness. That was the first experience. This is Maya. Because you don't get the answer to who am I, you give the reply that this is Maya. You cannot catch it by a reply. With what do you identify? I am Brahman. This is not your direct experience. You are just repeating what you have read or heard. What do you think you are? I have experienced. The experience can be there when the I amness is there, but prior to this experience, I am. What was that state? I do not know. I am talking to you because you have the wisdom to understand. Can I stop this I amness and be before the I amness? What natural processes can you stop? Everything is spontaneous. Presently you are in the consciousness which is stirring and vibrant. Don't think you are something separate from this stirring, vibrant consciousness. You are part of the play of this consciousness. You, as consciousness, are the product of the food consumed. At the level of active consciousness, which is the self, and which is in activity, there cannot be identity of a body. How can I be convinced of this? When you remain still in the self, then you receive the conviction. You stay in quietude. April 6th, 1981. While I am sitting here putting questions to you, I feel at peace. Is it not a landmark showing progress? What are you talking about? You are talking from the kindergarten level. I am not going to address you as a student of the Mumuksha class. I am going to address the class of the Sadak, the true spiritual aspirant. How long have you been practicing spirituality? Since childhood, because my family has been practicing spirituality for generations. Therefore, I have a hobby of spirituality. Very good. Nevertheless, you are still at the kindergarten level. The only solution is for you to give up your identity with the body-mind. I know all of this intellectually, but I am not experiencing it, so I came for satsang. What do you mean by satsang? This is merely a conventional spiritual jargon. Now you go from here with the firm conviction that I am Brahman without any shape, form, or design, and without any mental inclinations. I am the manifest consciousness. When you realize that you are formless, there is no caste or creed for you. There are no concepts left. The mumuksha is in kindergarten, spirituality inclined, but identifying with the body-mind. The sadhak is one who has disidentified with the body-mind. A siddha is one who has stabilized in the knowledge I am, and in the process has transcended it. In this journey, you know very well where you are. Speaking to another person, this young man's mother was on her deathbed, but I said with conviction that she was not going to die. This was some years back, and today she is still alive. His mother was so convinced that she was going to die that she had purchased a particular flowers which she liked for her funeral. I ordered her to get up and go and prepare tea for me. At that time, my attitude was that I am Brahman. But today, that attitude is discarded. I had the firm conviction then that whatever I tackled would take shape, would happen. At this very place, many things happened. Bhajans have been going on here since 1932. I was the first tenant in the Vanmali building. There was more talk of other miracles which had happened there. There were a lot of miracles that happened around Maharaj, but he never cared to speak about the past or the future. People would come here hoping to get their problems solved, and when I would ask why they had come, they would simply state their problems. I would tell them, the very fact that you have come here means that your problem is bound to be solved, so you can go. Now all of you are coming. Who is drawing you here? It is your own beingness. You are attracted to this place because of a certain quality in you. You are stabilizing in the highest state. It is not a worldly attraction which brings you here. Neither you nor anybody else knows anything about this attraction. The attraction for you is to be in your eternal dwelling place. That is your home. When that attraction is there, you come here. Scientists have been talking of the black hole into which everything in the universe finally goes. You are that absolute. You swallow the entire universe. April 10th, 1981. There is only the slightest touch of I amness left. Henceforth, people will be able to have only darshan. There is not much chance of talking. Whatever faith you have and entertain about me, that will stabilize in you. It is not the darshan, but your faith in the darshan. Unusual, rare, strange, astonishing, non-phenomenal. This is the kind of benefit you will receive. The ultimate faith in the self, total faith. Whatever you see, don't see it as a mere body. These are truly the limbs of that highest, imperceptible principle that is expressing itself. These limbs have reached the highest. I am convinced. Now that conviction is so strong for you that it can never be broken. It is total, complete, imperishable,